Hello and welcome everybody to yet another episode of PokeGuardian Podcast, episode number 18. So we're getting on quite a bit now with them. And as you can see, we're doing them on a bit more of a regular basis now as well. Today, we had to do this special podcast for you guys because we've got a massive reveal, which we'll go through in just a moment. But as we usually do, welcome to Zakariya from PokeGuardian.
Hello everyone, how are you doing?
And obviously myself, Taj. I'm from PokéTaj YouTube channel and PokéTaj Twitch, so you can check me out there, as well as on PokeTaj.com. Today, we are going to, first of all, start off with what we normally do, card pickups for the week, for the series. Zakariya, what have you picked up since our last podcast?
Well, rather, what did I pull again in this podcast? This is, I think, the third podcast in a row where we have pulled something very nice. Let me show you in a second. First of all, I've picked up this one, the Generation 1 first partner pack, which I've completed now. I'm very happy with that. We got it, the Netherlands always get it on the first of the month, which is, in my opinion, excellent. Let me open my binder real quick.
Well, the good thing is you guys get that before we do, and it must be a relief to finally get all of them and know that you've got your set complete. I've still got to get the last two. They've just brought out the second from last pack. We haven't got the Kanto one here yet. I still need to pick that up. But yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking when you've got 6 of them and you're like, oh, I just need the last 2 now. So, it must be nice to have that folder complete.
Yeah, it really is nice together. Now we'll wait for other nice jumbo cards.
Yep.
But these are the ones I have pulled this week. I have picked up 3 pack blisters, of course, Umbreon, which are, by the way, reprinted recently. You can see if they are reprints, if they have Lucario coin in there. The first print one had a Suicune coin.
That's correct, yeah.
So do note of that. This one I've pulled, Sylveon VMAX Rainbow Rare, the rainbow version.
I was lucky enough to pull that out of one of my ETBs as well, so I know how beautiful that card is. One of the few rainbow rares that I am very happy to own, actually.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I think
because of Sylveon's colours, the rainbow rare actually works really well with Sylveon. Yeah.
Yes. And then secondly, how fitting the special art version of Sylveon VMAX.
That is a stunning card. Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, I really like it as well. And I don't know if this is torture or something, because I've pulled Rayquaza VMAX Special Art, Leafeon VMAX Special Art, Glaceon VMAX Special Art, and now Sylveon, but no Umbreon. And that's...
that's your chase card as well, isn't it?
That was my chase card. I have funded it now with the Rayquaza VMAX. Like I told you in the podcast, I've bought it now. That only leaves me for the regular V special arts, except for Umbreon, which I already have. And I'm very happy with it, along with the Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon VMAX special boxes. Yep. I've pre-ordered that as well, so that only leaves us with Espeon VMAX special art. So, and how it will release, we don't know. I might know, but some secrets are there, you know.
Yep.
But it's just these were some of my pickups. Of course, there are loads of like I tell you every month, so much stuff to pick up. If you want to see what you and me pick up each podcast, check us out on our Twitter at PrimalLugia and at PokéTaj. And maybe you'll see a card you like. And you, Taj.
Yeah, I mean, your luck's been insane with those blister packs. So I have to say, strangely enough, you know how crazy I am at buying stuff. I've been really, really quiet these last 2 weeks and not really bought much. I've opened up some Fusion Art. So I obviously got some Fusion Art cards. I got Hop's Backyard Gold card. Training Court.
Yes.
I got the Bowl Turned V Full Art, and obviously I got Dancer Full Art and Rainbow Rare as a double hit, which I was very happy with. I've been buying Digimon Japanese booster boxes because I'm planning on opening some Digimon on my Twitch shortly. But I did get a very, very special bit of mail this week. My first ever PSA submissions were submitted last year in October.
Okay.
And 3 cards I sent for express grading. And my express grading are back 11 months later. Only 11 months for express.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so let me show you what I got. So I sent 3 cards, all the same card. Shiny Charizard V.
Oh, Champion's Path.
Champion's Path, Shiny Charizard V. I pulled 3 of these. I was very lucky to pull 3. I got PSA 9 on this one. PSA 9 on this one as well. And the final one I opened was a PSA 10. So I'm so happy with that. So my first ever submission, and I managed to get myself a PSA 10 and 2 9s. I am extremely happy with that. Chuffed. I obviously looked at what I was sending and tried to sort of, from a collector's point of view, looked at the edges and the centering. I thought they're probably 9s. You know, I should be happy with that if I get 9s. But I'm super happy I got a 10 there as well. So yeah, that's my card pickups. Not much for me this week. Very strange, but that is about it from me. Okay, let's. Should we move on to the next?
Yeah, it connects very well with what have you pulled indeed recently.
Exactly. Talking about what I pulled.
Fusion Arts, yes.
Let's talk about Fusion Arts. So Fusion Arts was released Friday, September 24th out in Japan. And obviously we got all the cards from the set revealed. As usual, we're very used to now getting some special art cards. We're getting spoilt rotten this year with some beautiful, stunning special arts. This set, what can I say? It is beautiful. I think we had a total of 29 SR or higher cards, super rare or higher. Yes, we did, 29. And that included, obviously, your regular full arts of all the Pokemon, as you would usually expect. We got some special arts in there as well. We got our supporter cards, 4 supporter full arts, and they're corresponding for rainbow rares, i.e. hyper rares. We also got special arts of the VMAX for Mew. VMAX, we got the special art for, which was stunning. So only the one VMAX special art this time. And the special arts for the V cards, we ended up with Mew special arts. We got a Genesect breakdancing and a Greedent. It is a Greedent, isn't it? Yes, the Greedent.
Very nice one.
Which is a very cute, stunning card. So yeah, 4 special arts in this set. 100 card set. Beautiful cards. I have to say, even when I was opening the boxes of this, I looked at the set list and I looked at all of these cards on PokeGuardian, and I was like, "This, apart from the gold mint, polo mints, there is nothing really there that I wouldn't have minded pulling. Even the regular full arts look really good in this set. Obviously, some people look at value when they're pulling stuff. For me, I just look at the artwork and I'm like, well, you know, they've done a stunning job. If you look at the backgrounds on all the regular full arts as well, you know, Zarina's got like almost in the middle of space. You can see sort of stars and cosmic dust. Chandelier's got the beautiful flames behind it. You know, all of them have a really epic looking feel to them, I think. So, yes, even like the Genesect, the normal Genesect, it's got the target sort of signs and symbols in the background, which looks really nice. So yeah, absolutely stunning looking cards. Regular full arts look good as well. I might even just pick up the regular SR cards because they'll be bargain prices at the moment, just as singles, I think, because they do look really good. I mean, what's your opinion on what we saw from this set, Zakariya?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. The single prices for this set is very, very affordable, except for the special art Mew VMAX. Again, I don't see when you, if you truly want a shot at the VMAX Mews and the VMAX Mew special art, then go for a box. But I don't personally see why you should open a box. Of course, you always want, to try your luck. But most of these singles are, like you said, super affordable. I think Elisa, it was like 20,000 yen at launch, and it's now below 7,000 yen. And yeah. it has been 1 week or something like that since launch. Yeah, it's just don't buy these singles at day one, please, for your own wallet. If you truly want it, of course, go for it. overall the artwork indeed, like you said, for special arts, but these are very, very nice for special arts. The Mew V has been illustrated by Naoki Saito, which it really I really like it. It it's a different take on special art. I would like to see if there is more artwork that exceeds the border, and indeed I would like to see it in a art book, which they don't want to release yet. So creatures of Pokemon Company, please, if you listen, which you don't, please release that art book again. The breakdancing Genesect, I think it's so nice. Usually it's like I see static poses for Genesect, but here it's like really indeed breakdancing, which is something I've not seen personally myself. Which again, our special arts are the most amazing idea they have done. And then comes Greedent for me. Yeah, I think that one is the most fun one in my opinion. There are like how many 5 Squovets in there.
Yep.
All have different expression, which I really like. I really enjoy it. I need to pick it up. I don't like Greedent as a Pokemon that much, but if I see this, I instantly like the Pokemon more. The Gold Fluffy, I really like it as well. One of the better gold cards in my opinion, also in terms of playability. The supporters are indeed quite nice. Nothing too crazy in my opinion. I think Elisa is nice, but could have been a little bit better. What I do miss is these like character rares, which we will talk about in this podcast. They should have included the Pokemon, in there. Why not? Yeah. They did it in the beginning of Sun and Moon, with how full art with Alone Raichu, which I really like, by the way. They should include those more. Overall, very nice set. I think it's not as hyped as people thought it'd be. And that's absolutely fine. I hope the prices indeed come down. Fusion Strike in English. There will be a lot of other stuff in there, because this will not fill up Fusion Strike.
Yep.
And that's, we will see what happen. But hey, I would like to pull or buy Mew VMAX in English, the special art. I really enjoy that for sub $200.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not? Indeed. That was my brief overview of those super rares.
Yeah, and I agree with you. As far as prices are concerned, I'm always telling people that, don't go for first weekend prices. They're always overhyped. I always wait until a week after launch. That gives you a realistic market settled value. Once people who've got endless pockets have gone and purchased what they want, the card shops then set up prices which are more realistic to the market demands. At least 1 week out gives you the perfect opportunity to see where those cards are going to sell. Elisa there, again, is a perfect example of that. 20,000 at launch. Now you can get it for less than 7,000. Goes to show how a card can fall 66% in a week. You can now get 3 copies for the price of 1 if you bought it on launch day. So and this set's going to plummet. Probably will settle even lower now, because you've got the 25th anniversary set coming out very shortly, not too long away. Yes. And this won't be the new set anymore. It'll be the set just before. And we saw that happen with Shauna a bit as well. The price fell a bit after a little while. So just be patient. Now's a good time to pick up singles that if you really want them. And are looking for bargains, but I wouldn't. It's a set that's affordable. Let's just put it that way. Definitely. Okay. I agree. So let's move on. We've got another product that was revealed earlier this week and sent speculation through the roof as to what we possibly could see in the VMAX Climax, because we got a special deck set, Zacian and Zamazenta versus Eternatus. Eternatus was revealed, and we saw the shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta which, as we sort of mentioned earlier on to ourselves, was obviously because these two had never been released in the game, and the TCG very, very commonly sits alongside what happens in the game. They recently have been released as codes that you can activate in the game and then unlock these characters. So they've now been revealed in Sword and Shield. Pretty good timing because we're now sort of moving on to Arceus Legends. So they probably thought, right, it's a good time to get these out as shinies. They are the legendaries of this set, of this era of Sword and Shield. So they've done that, and to coincide with that, they've announced this product. A very interesting product indeed. It is, we usually do get some sort of a special, this is quite unique. We don't usually get a box like this as such. It's a large it's a large size box that you would expect, for example, the family card deck came in a similar size box to this. You usually get the double booster box sets, special sets, which they've stopped doing these last few sets since they did lotteries in the Pokemon Center for booster boxes. That's the kind of size box you're looking at here, pretty much. You're going to have the typical cardboard damage counters and damage markers, the pop-out ones that you normally get. You've got very nice deck boxes in here as well, of Zacian and Zamazenta on one and Eternatus on the other. A large foldable playmat by the looks of it. Player's guide that comes with this. So it's obviously to introduce new players into the game as well. And yes. It comes with card storage box, which is also in there. Obviously the large card storage box. And there's 2 decks. Pre-built decks, 60 card decks in here, Zacian V and Zamazenta V, and Eternatus VMAX. And these decks are obviously there to sort of emulate the final battle in the game that you have in Sword and Shield video game, in the original game. And it's bringing it to light in a deck box set that you can get. So a very nice sort of tabletop package that you can play at home. 5,500 yen price tag, so the same price as you pay for a booster box in Japan typically. There's going to be multiple cards in here. Some of those 60 cards are obviously going to be energy cards. You've got the nice coins in there as well, which look really impressive. Yeah, I think this is a great product, and you are guaranteed a shiny Zamazenta V and a shiny Zacian V in there as well. What are your thoughts on this product, Zakariya, and the timing of it as well?
Yeah, this is very nice product to close off the year with. I did not expect these two to be revealed, these 2 shinies in this kind of product. That was a surprise for me. So, I was expecting just your average deck set. So I went to work driving. Then half an hour later, I arrived at work. Oh, this is shiny. I quickly rushed to my desk and published it quickly because this is super nice news, in my opinion. I think this has not happened before, that they include a shiny card in this kind of course, we all know about the Crobat V box. But that was not a deck. It was just ETB style kind of product with a promo in there, which also has not happened that much in Japan. So they are absolutely looking at the international versions as well. Coming back to this product, I think this is one of the nicest products this year because indeed you get guaranteed shiny Zamazenta and Zacian V. This is now both the 4th higher rarity cards for those legendaries. You have the gold card from the Sword and Shield base. You have the regular full super rare, the full art, also in Sword and Shield base. Then the gold card, the black and gold.
The black and gold.
Yeah. And now this shiny. So both have now 4 rarities of the same model full art card. I think it's a little bit too much. They could have at least, did another pose or something like that because, these are 3D CG models. I don't know how it works, but I don't think it's that difficult to turn around and give the Pokemon another pose in 3D. I don't think it's that difficult to do.
But then again, I think they're trying to keep consistent with other shiny cards in Sword and Shield as well. So it's probably the rationale behind it.
Exactly. But what would be even crazier if these would be special or shinies? Then I think that would make the price even higher on a secondary market. But this is not the same. This is not the first kind of product they did. In the past, they did, I think, Solgaleo GX versus Lunala GX. And the generation before with XY, Xerneas EX and Yveltal EX. And the funny part is that deck also had Xerneas EX Full Art and Yveltal EX Full Art in there, which is also very, very good value product at the time. So yeah, I think these were released once per generation, which is, in my opinion, amazing. I wish we have such products, with the deck box and everything in there. And I think we are getting close because we have the battle, the League Battle deck, of course, which is the double packs in there. But I would really like for 5 or 10 euros more if they would include a deck box, flip coin, a better playmat. I would absolutely appreciate that. And I think there are many people that would buy it as a one-time gift, maybe for their kids or a gift to anyone. Why not? But again, coming back to this product in general, these are nice decks. There's no shiny Eternatus VMAX because it's not officially revealed yet for the video game, and that's to be expected. Let me check how Eternatus shiny looks, but I forgot how it looks. Oh yeah, that's that's a crazy shiny. Yeah, let me have a quick look.
Well, I forgot to mention here as well. It does come with the damage counter case as well, which is the same artwork as the artwork on the deck box for Zacian and Zamazenta. And it comes with 2 divider plates, deck divider plates in each box as well. So yeah, very nice product, definitely.
Very nice value product. The shiny, it looks cool, but not as the colors are not as altered as Zacian and Zamazenta. So I think there's no need for them to release the shiny Eternatus. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Very cool product. A very cool product.
Absolutely. Cool. So that's going to be released in Japan on November the 5th. Retail price of 5,500 yens. Don't be fooled by after sellers as well, resellers who are selling this on for a lot more. It is a normal 5,500 yen product. We don't know what the supply is going to be like, but generally products like these are very easy to obtain. There will be abundance of supply, so don't panic. Don't overpay for this. The Pokemon Company usually produces these by the truckload, so they should be readily available. So don't go out there panicking. But it'd be nice to have these 2 shinies. If you're fans of the series and this generation, even to have those framed would be a beautiful addition to your collection for sure.
Yeah, and the shiny Crobat V that's released in the shiny Star V box at the time, it's still very affordable. So even to this day, 1 year after that, it's still very affordable. So don't stress, don't panic. I don't expect these to be 10,000 yen. No, I think below 5,000 yen any day.
Exactly. And I've already seen people trying to sell these for 25,000 yen. Do not bite. Do not bite. That is just ridiculous price. Yeah. Okay, let's go to English products for a moment. We know there's a product coming out in Japan, which is very similar. We knew this product was coming out. We knew what the contents were going to be. It's all been covered on PokeGuardian, but we did not know what they look like until this week. So we're talking about the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. They revealed an official photograph of it, and it includes the 2 base set Pikachu, the base set Pikachu and Charizard metal cards. So both of those in metal. And gold versions of the Pikachu V and Pokeball as well. Now, we also get a better look at what the box is going to look like, which is pretty much identical in style and design to the gold and black Zacian and Zamazenta box that we had last year. So very much a premium product. It sort of opens out 3 drawers that pull out drawers. Obviously, loads of packs in here. We've got the coin. We've got a Charizard pin badge as well. We've got the player's guide for celebrations in here as well. Pretty much like you would find in the Elite Trainer box, I believe. But yeah, these gold cards, I mean, just looking at the way the light shines off these, a very, very stunning looking base set Pikachu and Charizard. Obviously, both of those were drawn by the legendary Mitsuhiro Arita.
Of course.
So it's great to see those in there again. My personal opinion on the gold Pikachu V and the Ultra Ball, I've got my reservations until I see it in person. They look very flat to me.
Yes.
Don't really sort of give me much, but definitely the base set Pikachu and Charizard definitely give me a really good vibe. I do like the look of those. And have to say, they look very, very nice, very premium. Imagine those in a one-touch case, chef's kiss, mate. That is going to look beautiful. Definitely. And you get plenty of packs of celebrations as well as of various other sets that have released. I think it's going to be sort of one of each set that's released in the last 2 years, maybe, which is standard in this type of product. But yes, I do like the fact that the 25th anniversary style box is very nice. And if you notice the box, the 3 drawers, the one in the middle's got the Pikachu face with the 25th anniversary. Then you got a female Pikachu on the right-hand side tail and a male Pikachu tail on the left-hand side. So it does cover both types of Pikachu there. I think it's a great looking product, and I think it retails here in the UK for $149.95, from my understanding, which I'm assuming is a similar price in dollars and euros. I'm not too sure what the RRP on that is, but wow, this is just absolutely stunning looking box to me. I mean, your thoughts once you saw the image of it?
Yeah. It looks, the Malakas looks, remind me of those fake cards you sometimes see.
Yeah, we did say that.
Yes, exactly, on some listings online.
Yeah.
But indeed, it looks very nice. You mentioned before, it looks very nice in snap case. However, I don't think these are the same thickness. So if you buy a one-touch case for this, be sure this is the right thickness.
Yep.
For the standard cards is 35 PT. Probably you need to aim for a higher size.
Definitely.
So, but these look so amazing. I can't wait to see them in person. And of course, indeed, like you said, frame them. What else is there much to say? There's no mention, no information that Japan will release this product. With this metal cards, so we might have an international exclusive for this product, which adds more fuel, to the hype fire. If Japanese people also want it, they will buy it. If they, if they see it, the gold Pikachu V and the Ultra Ball, like you said, it looks flat. I think this is one of these kind of cards in which the texturing matters more.
Yep.
Than the actual artwork, because indeed it's literally some outlined Pikachu and a Pokeball. And I've seen some people, not liking the 25th anniversary stamp placed. However, it's the same placement as the Japanese version. However, I do think both logos should have been a little bit smaller. Why not? But again, I think this is an excellent value product. For what you get. And by the way, the small pin, the Charizard pin, there's a Pikachu on the back of Charizard, if you haven't noticed. Which
didn't
is a very
zoom
nice
in close
touch.
enough. I did not zoom in. Oh, yes.
It's
You're
a very
absolutely
high,
right. Yes.
It's a very nice resolution picture.
Yep.
But again, there's not much else to add. I hope it doesn't get overly delayed. But I've seen someone already hold these in hand. So the product is there. I assume. Just wait. October 22nd. Let it all come. But again, I do prefer the Japanese version already for the Gold Pikachu V and the Ultra Ball. You've seen on stream how they somewhat look, with the lighting. Again, this is Japanese texturing. I think it doesn't much match up with the English version. And that's my take on this product. Very nice product.
What I do like is that the base set Pikachu and Charizard don't have the logo on them by the looks of it. So that does make it look a little bit more special, I think.
Absolutely.
So stunning, yeah. I have spoken to someone who is a retailer who's recently got the Dragapult Celebrations boxes and has been opening packs. I said to him, I'm after the Professor Oak full art. And he said they're very common. 1 in every 10 packs is what he's pulled. So yeah, remember guys, Celebrations is now being it's going out to local game shops. There are people who are already selling it and sending it out to their customers. It's officially out this Friday. Don't panic. Don't just go crazy buying singles. The market is going to be flooded. It's a small set. People are going to be opening tons of this, and you will pick up the singles you want very cheap. So don't think you have to get every single product. Get the products you want to get with the promos that you want to get, rather than getting everything for the sake of just trying to get as many packs as you can. You're not going to need too many packs to complete this set. So only focus on products like this. You might think, oh, I want those gold cards, the metal cards. I want that Charizard and Pikachu pin. I want that storage box to keep everything in as a memento for this set. Fine, get it. But don't go out buying everything for the sake of it. There'll be tons of singles available. Even a lot of the smaller 3-pack products with the promos, you'll be able to go and pick up Lance's Charizard, the promo fairly cheap, Dark Sylveon. They'll be cheap promos. You'll be able to pick those up. So don't panic. Pick up what you want when you want within your budget. Yeah. So that is most of what we wanted to cover, wasn't it? Apart from our main story. Yes. So let's move on to what we're going to reveal today.
Before we do VMAX Climax, I just wanted to tell you, we will discuss the full set list in the next episode of the podcast. Celebrations, Stay tuned for that. There are no huge surprises, but again, just stay tuned for the next episode. We'll cover it thoroughly.
Absolutely. Yes. We can't cover it this episode, but we definitely will next episode. You will see the full set list and we'll discuss every single card, let you guys know what's in there, and you will hear it all here on PokeGuardian Podcast episode 19.
Absolutely.
Right, so let's go to this. So this morning, oh my God, it was my day off today. So you know what? I overslept and I thought, right, I'm going to get a good amount of sleep. Then I have to run out, do my groceries, come back, sat down for lunch, opened up my Twitter, looked on PokeGuardian, and my jaw was on the floor. Why?
Surprise.
I knew that VMAX Climax was going to get revealed today. That's why me and Zakariya had planned this podcast for today. But we did not know what we were going to get. Obviously, with that Zacian and Zamazenta V Shiny being revealed, people thought, "Oh my God, here we go again! It's Ultra Shiny GX Part 3. we're getting it all over again." But no, this time we've got the reintroduction of character rares and a new rarity card as well. So let's have a look at this. So we all knew. PokeGuardian mentioned this trademarked VMAX Climax about a year ago, didn't you?
Yeah, November
on this podcast.
Yeah,
last year you saw the trademark. We thought, wow, okay, this is going to be the end of Sword and Shield set next year. It's going to be, ending of the VMAX, and it's going to be the high class set. The name just sort of had high class set all over it, and it was absolutely right. It's revealed today at the Champions League 2022 Kyoto live stream. We expected big announcements, and they did. The set officially got revealed. It's 184 cards, normal set. which is what you'd expect for a high-class set. So for those of you who don't know what a high-class set is, every year in Japan, since the beginning of the Sun and Moon era, they bring out a high-class set at the end of the year. The main core set of these cards are cards which are super playable for the last year from the Pokemon card game. So if you're a new person into the game and you've not had a chance to get all the booster boxes or all the packs from packs earlier on in the year, this is a perfect opportunity for you as a player to be able to buy packs and be able to get the most playable cards with the best abilities, which have been winning tournaments, which have been winning leagues, and put together a deck. So the core deck of 184 cards will have the most super playable cards of the year in there. And what they tend to do as well is soon after this product is released, so when the first product of the next generation is released, they will release a premium trainer box, which is a product which will have energy cards in there, core staple trainer cards and supporters. So then you can combine high-class set packs with that premium trainer box and be able to literally go out and start playing. Gives you everything you need. High-class sets, like we said, 184 cards. This set's going to be released December the 3rd. I have got annual leave booked, but I don't think Japan's going to open the borders for people from the UK to go in. I was planning to go there this year for the high-class set, but I don't know if I'll be getting into the country. One booster box is going to cost 5,500 yen, which is standard for a high-class set every year. One booster box includes 10 packs, as usual. Each pack contains 11 cards, so that's 10 normal cards and an energy card, basic mirror foil, which is always included. You always get a nice different looking mirror foiled energy card in these high class sets, which is quite nice, unique to these. But yes, the pack artwork has been revealed, and just looking at the pack artwork, what does it say to you? It reminds us of a particular set that came out at the end of the Sun and Moon era called Dream League. So those of you who are not familiar with Dream League, in my personal opinion, Dream League was the best set in the Sun and Moon era. It had character rare cards, it had hand-drawn artwork, unique, no CGI artwork at all. It's all beautiful, stunning artwork, but the CHR cards were the standout from that set, to the point where I've made sure I've got every single CHR card in Japanese, English, and I've got them in Chinese as well. Those are my favourite set of cards that have been revealed. Alongside shiny cards from Shining Legends, I would say CHR cards are probably above it for me. Those are the best cards I've seen in Pokemon since I started collecting. So CHR cards are back. It's official. We've seen some already. It's amazing to see. We've got Elisa with Fluffy to begin with, which looks stunning.
Very nice.
That's by Saino Misaki. Do you know the artist?
New artist.
Which
yes.
I looked at that and I thought, don't recognize the name, but very nice artwork, because you can see Elisa is looking into a mirror, and the soft focus of Elisa standing there on this side of the mirror, whereas the focus is on what you see in the reflection. Very stunning style of artwork, I have to say. Looks really beautiful. CHR cards always have a stunning artwork. I'm surprised it was Fluffy and not a Mulga, to be fair. With but Fluffy is a super playable card in this.
Exactly.
So you can understand why you'd want Fluffy. You've then got Akira Egawa has done one of Zekrom.
Yes.
Which is stunning, and has N riding on the back of Zekrom. Above the clouds, you can see it's a sunrise or a sunset, and just looks absolutely amazing. Does remind you a bit of Zekrom art style from Mitsuhiro Arita from the tag team era. Very much so. Beautiful looking card. Stunning and amazing. The expression that's captured on both the Pokemon and N's face. Beautiful artwork. We then got Gardevoir. Now, I don't know who Gardevoir is with here.
This is a Doctor. It's a trainer class in the Sword and Shield Pokemon game. The same with the female Doctor. It's the same character style like that. So no specific character names, just Doctor.
Just Doctor, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Gardevoir being almost like a good assistant there.
Yes.
Nursing type Pokemon, very nice artwork. And then we've got Eevee, and is that Bill or is
That's
that somebody
Bill.
else?
That's
That
Bill.
is Bill, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So I know a friend of mine who's going to be very happy to see this card, who's a big fan of Bill. But yes, stunning artwork again. You know, you can see Eevee's messing around in a tray. Bill busy as usual. Lots of notes everywhere, and yes, scratching his head in almost happiness and confusion. But then we've got. Should we talk about this, Zakariya? I'm going to let you introduce this CSR cards. Go on, tell us what we need to know.
If you didn't like, if you did like Character S before, you will enjoy this. This is CHR on another level. CSR stands for Character Super Rare, and so far the only one revealed yet is the Gigantamax Pikachu VMAX from Vivid Voltage. But there is Red in the middle, standing very ferociously looking. I really like it. I think a lot of people like this card as well. There's been hype already for this card, which I absolutely understand. It looks like it's in a Gala League Stadium or something like that.
It does, yes.
Something like that. Again, this leaves us for a lot of speculation. Why I say this is clearly a year 1 card being released in year 2. So almost all VMAX cards that did not have a special art before could have a CSR card. What I personally like to see is my personal thing, Eevee VMAX that did not have special art before to be released as a CSR card to match with the special art Eevee Heroes cards, which also are completed with the special art VMAXs. But again, CSR new rarity, very exciting. I think this is likely to stay for another time, because CHR cards are back as well, like Dream League. And how many of these cards will we see? Will it be 40, 20, 15? We don't know. I hope it's so much, but that's only bad for my wallet. That's the only downside of many of these cards. If I may speak more about the set.
Yeah.
This is totally my type of set. Forget celebrations, forget fusion arts a little bit. Not entirely. Dream League, like Taj said, this is his favorite set. This is my favorite set also as well, from Sun and Moon. And Sword and Shield as well, this generation as well. It really holds up. I think this is one of the best modern sets yet, Dream League. Again, no 3D stuff in there. Super nice set. It was affordable in stock before it was all sold out, before year 2 started of Sword and Shield. Now this set, I think this is the set everyone wants to see. And why this, in my opinion, is a better set than Celebrations. Look at the artwork. This kind of set, there are reprints, but done in a good way.
Yep.
Celebrations is a straight reprint of old cards, and the downside of that is it's never the same. It's the same, but not original. And this is its own original thing. The CHR cards, CSR cards, they are new. And this is why already, in my opinion, will be the better set for me to enjoy. Don't get me wrong, I will absolutely enjoy Celebrations. I'll pick up some cards. But again, this is the set of the year. I really like this more than the shiny cards from Shiny Star V and GX Ultra Shiny. Speaking of shiny cards, like we've already mentioned in the Zacian, Zamazenta versus Eternatus deck, we might see some shiny cards, but I never rule it out. But I don't see it coming. That's I don't see it going to be in this set. Still, don't rule it out. We never have to rule things out. And speaking of the pack art, like you mentioned, this is indeed very reminiscent of Dream League. And why I say this, if you look closely at Marnie, what do you see?
Yep. Very, very similar pose to Lily.
Absolutely.
From CHR. It's pretty much identical pose.
Identical.
The way that she's standing with her feet as well. Yeah. And definitely identical to that. So we're going to see a Marnie and Morpeko CHR by the looks of it.
Most likely, yeah. And Marnie's Pride from the Star Deck 100 has not been officially revealed yet, the artwork, but it's not a set card. It's a Star Deck 100 card. What does that mean? It could be included as a super rare in VMAX Climax. Who knows? It would make a lot of sense. Yep. They need some chase cards. That card would be the chase card of the set, probably. If you speak, of supporter cards, Acerola is also shown in the pack art.
I was about to mention that she's one of my favorite supporters, so I'm glad to see her back as well. So yeah,
we don't know if this is a totally new card or a reprint of the Sun and Moon Acerola. Yeah. If it's a reprint of the Sun and Moon version, that card is first of all playable. I've used that card many times in my decks. The original Burning Shadows one in Japan, I think it's like 250,000 yen or something like that.
Yep.
Or 300,000 yen, which is insane. The promo, which one? The expanded tournament promo in Japan.
Yep.
Is also absolutely, I think, thousands of dollars at this point. Yeah, it's just crazy. Acerola is a fan favorite for many from the Sun and Moon era. And we have not even touched all of the other characters shown in the pack art. Gloria, like we speculated, is also on the front of this pack art, which indicates this will have a leading role, probably, Gloria. I wouldn't surprise me if we see like 3 CHR cards with all the Galar starters, all with, each of those cards with Gloria included. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it's a very nice set. Again, 11 cards in each pack. 1 basic Mirrorful energy included in there. The Union cards are also in the set included. Reprints, new cards, we don't know. And that's going to be very interesting. These kind of high-class packs, these are not entirely reprinted cards. They have like a bunch of new set exclusive cards, usually, at least for Shiny Star V and GX Ultra Shiny was like that. This is super. Again, I cannot tell you how exciting I am for this set. I'm trying to contain my laughter because I did not expect CHR cards to return. These are, for now, I expect these to be very affordable, because if there are like 2 to 4 cards in each box in there, these will be very, very, very bloated on the Japanese market. Maybe like under 1,000 yen for the regular ones. There are probably some popular ones that will be somewhat more expensive. But then again, how much is Acerola from Dream League? I think it's below 5,000 yen. And that's one of the most popular one. Same with the red version, the red Pikachu, by the way. If those cards are not in print anymore and still below 5,000 yen, I expect the same for VMAX Climax, which will be in print for, who knows, for months.
Exactly.
Shiny Star V got recently reprinted, mass reprinted. I even got like 3 boxes myself at retail, at MSRP, yeah, this set will be available. And again, I expect people to massively overprice this product at launch, which will be a shame, but that's inevitable.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. The demand, like we've told you, this whole year is through the roof. There's nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can do is wait. That's just how it goes. That's I think about it. We'll see what will happen with the set. Speaking of Saino Misaki, this is not a artist that has been participated on the Illustration Grand Prix before. I've checked the Twitter account of that artist, which had like 70,000 followers. So it's probably a well-known freelancer. So again, this is something Creatures is doing very fantastically. I think in Fusion Arts there was another new artist, which I don't know. No, sorry. There's a merchandise of Fusion Arts released with Elisa on there.
Yep.
That's also a new artist, which also has a very nice portfolio. I think she did like, I need to look it up once again, but some high profile works on there. And like we mentioned in a previous podcast, Someone Should base set the special art Ushifus. One had Street Fighter artist on there. Wow. And other, was it Kyo Oshiyama, something like that? I forgot his name. Also very nice, anime studio artist. Again, if they could keep continuing like this, that's very, very nice. How they recruit these artists. Very nice.
What's interesting about the card numbering of this set, from my opinion, is like you see that Fluffy starts at 194 of 184, which seems to suggest there won't be any regular full arts in this set. We could probably start the CHR straight from 185, because considering that Fluffy is an electric type, it's very, very reasonable that we're going to have a further 9 sort of grass type, fire type, water type prior to getting to Fluffy, as well as electric types. So that's understandable there. Pikachu CSR is 223. So we've got at least sort of 50, 40, 50, I'd say about 50 SR or higher type, CHR or higher type cards in here. What I really find interesting about the Pikachu VMAX is, you're right, it is in a stadium. If you look at Red's wristband as well, he's wearing a VMAX activating wristband.
Yes, yeah.
Which is on his wrist. That's quite clear and present. So this is obviously looking at a camera angle directly below. You can tell by the pose, directly next to Red. Pikachu standing in the background to show you the scale of how big this thing is. But I like the fact that Red isn't too small. You can actually see Red's character. You can see the texturing on the trousers there as well. So it's going to be a very nicely textured card. The texturing is very present there. And it's different texturing on the lightning bolt there as well. So zooming into this very nice high resolution picture, it does show you a lot of what to expect from the texturing as far as CSR cards are concerned. I think CSR cards are going to be very, very nice. I'm going to be interested to see what the seeding of the booster boxes are as well, because at the moment we get 3 baby shinies and one shiny VMAX in the last set. Will this be 3 CHRs and 1 CSR in this set?
Probably.
We don't know. It more than likely is. So as you say, CHR cards will be super affordable. At the moment, I mean, when I completed my master set of Shiny Star V, there were some of this normal shiny, or what we call baby shiny cards, for 100, 200 yen, 300. The most expensive was Suicune at 2,400 yen, very, very affordable. And I'm expecting the same with the CHRs. Most of them will be in the 200 to 300 yen price, probably by January, February. And then they might start to pick up a little bit. But, 500 yen will probably be about the average price. The super popular characters and super playable, super wanted cards might be a bit more, maybe up to 3,000 yen, based on how heavily printed this is going to be, and how, if the seeding is 3 CHR per box, then, you're not going to get super super expensive. And the positive about this, I think, is if there's no Charizard in the set, which we don't know, the international attraction to this set and the international influence on the price of singles would mean that everything should be fairly balanced out depending on competitiveness in Japan rather than external influences. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how this set looks fully when it finally comes out in December. Also to see how Pokemon Japan's production rates cope with stock on launch, which would be very interesting to see. Like you said, we've seen a recent reprint of Shiny Star V just the last couple of weeks, and that is very surprising. A high-class set to be reprinted. I think that was the 5th time it was reprinted, Shiny Star V. Definitely the 4th.
Something like that.
Yeah, maybe the 5th. I've not seen a high class. Yeah, I've not seen a high class set reprinted that many times before. And again, to be reprinted 2 months before the new high class set's coming out is very, very rare. So it's a positive sign. It also should put off people who would buy to then scalp within a year, thinking, oh, that's going to be out of print, boom, this is a high class set. No, they're reprinting them, which gives everyone positive chance to get hold of sets at affordable prices. So don't panic buy, be sensible with the pricing. It will get reprints. If you don't get it initially, there will be further opportunities. There'll be an abundance of cards on the markets if there's specific cards you're looking for. But yeah, we'll be covering more of this on PokeGuardian as and when more leaks come out, and when the full set's revealed in December as well. We'll be covering all of that as well. Looking super excited for this. It's made my weekend. This has it's like wow. I don't think anybody was expecting CHR cards to come back. We saw them once and once only in Dream League. And we thought that's it. We're not going to see them now, and that made Dream League very special. But you know what? 2 years later, I think the gap's big enough, to reintroduce these. It still leaves Dream League as a very special set. Yeah. But it also means that we've now got something really, really special to look forward to. I think it would have been very stale if they'd continued with a sort of shiny route. Yeah. Every year, so. It just would have got stale. It just takes the special nature of a high class set to a lower level. But this has really ignited a new interest, I think, in high-class sets. And I personally can't wait to see the rest of the CHR cards. I'm a big fan of supporters in cards, as you know.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah, seeing supporters in the background and the forefront of images and showing them emotionally involved with their Pokemon and seeing that relationship between a Pokemon and its trainer is beautiful, I think, to see in artwork. It just brings the whole thing to life. Because, you see it in the anime, you understand it in the video game, in the card game, you see it very rarely, that interaction between a trainer and their Pokemon. And I think the CHR's captured that perfectly. And to see that happening again is beautiful. So, yeah, very, very much looking forward to this. So, as we said, that is it. That is VMAX Climax, which was... as you heard it first here, VMAX Climax, over a year ago, we knew this set was coming out.
Crazy.
We speculated a year ago. Did we know it was going to be this insane? No, we didn't. We're going to have close to, I would say, 250 cards in this set. So Probably. Like I said, keep an eye out. We'll keep you all informed. And keep an eye out on PokeGuardian.com. All the news that you see here on the podcast is published there first. Zakariya does a great job with everybody who contributes there as well. And also the Twitter account as well for PokeGuardian. Make sure you follow that. All the news stories get revealed there with a link directly to the article. If you read this is a common thing that we see on the Twitter, is that people read the Twitter and they start asking lots of questions underneath the tweet. What about this? What about that? What about that? Just follow the link, everyone. There is a link on every tweet directly to the article. Your answers will be there. Yeah, just click on the link. It'll take you to the article, and 99% of the questions you've got around that particular tweet will be in the full article. Twitter's very restricted on the number of characters.
Absolutely.
We can't put everything onto a tweet, so just remember that. And if you follow me on PokéTaj on Twitter as well, I always retweet anything I think that's vitally important as far as Japanese Pokemon's concerned from PokeGuardian. So make sure you follow the main PokeGuardian Twitter as well. That's where you're going to get all your news and information. But yeah, that is, I think, pretty much our podcast for today.
Yeah.
It's shorter than usual, 1 hour. 1 hour is more than enough time.
Yeah,
but I think we've covered quite a lot of ground today.
Yes.
And I think this style and format of us doing this a bit more regularly works pretty well as well. If you guys can please leave a comment at PokeGuardian, let us know what you think. Do you like these 2 weekly podcasts? Do you think it's better us catching up with you guys more often and covering news stories a lot more frequently as well? We do try and make the time out, myself and Zakariya, to coordinate. Myself here in the UK, Zakariya in the Netherlands. We've got obviously work as well as doing the podcast, and life does get in the way. But we want to bring these news stories to you as quickly as possible. We're very passionate about Pokemon. We know everyone who listens and watches this podcast is extremely passionate about Pokemon as well. So tell us, what are your opinions? If you do like this format, we'll continue with it every 2 weeks and bring the news stories that you want to hear. Also, if you've got any questions for us, please do leave them in the comments section at PokeGuardian. We'd love to do a questions and answers podcast as well for you guys, because if you've got a question, there's going to be other viewers as well who might have the same question as well. Probably. So throw the questions in, whether it's about Pokemon in general, understanding Japanese Pokemon cards, English Pokemon cards, stuff about our own collections, about our own interests. You can ask us anything, really. If you want to know a bit more about us two as presenters, or a bit more about anything Pokemon related, just pop the questions in the website. But that's it from me. You can catch me on my Twitch. I'll be streaming this week. I think I've got some Evolving Skies to open. I've got a half booster box. Again, I've been opening these things quite frequently. And I've got an ETB as well, so I'll be opening that this week. We're going back to some English as we're waiting for the new Japanese stuff to launch. Zakariya also puts up some videos when he's opening those blister packs, so check him out as well.
I think I'm done for now.
Well, we do get some nice short videos as well for there, but keep an eye on PokeGuardian's YouTube as well. So whenever there's official trailers out from Pokemon Company, you do see them on the PokeGuardian YouTube as well. There's links at PokeGuardian.com. But Zakariya, I'll pass over to you to say your goodbyes.
Yeah, you have opened very nice Fusion Arts boxes, so you can look that back on PokéTaj's channel and Twitch. So I really enjoyed it as well. Our friend Brage Gaming also has opened some Fusion Strike.
Yes.
And light spoiler, he has pulled something very nice. And you can see on his YouTube channel some close-ups of that card. I recommend watching that. But thank you very much for listening. Again, if you have any questions, let us know on the podcast section on the website, PokeGuardian.com. You can leave your message on a forum. Just do that if you really like to. If there are any other questions, you can contact us generally, no problem. We have an email, info@PokeGuardian.com. And again, you can listen to this podcast on SoundCloud, Google Play Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. All the best. Bye.
Goodbye.